Hello Libra, welcome to March. This is Teresa from Tarot by T, and I'm getting ready to do your love TarotScope for March. And before I do that, I want to ring the bells and create some sacred space around this reading. Call in the angels. Okay, so I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel, for liking my videos, and thank you for your comments. I love to hear feedback. I'm glad to know that some of these readings are helping people. It just amazes me how many people find that it resonates with them, especially for a general reading, you know. So let's see what's going on for Libra in the month of March. What's happening? What does Libra need to know about love in March? What does Libra need to know about love coming in March? What's coming up in March for Libra? What do Libras need to know about love? I have to say, your Venus, your ruling planet, is going retrograde in March, so you might be connecting with some people from the past, or at least reevaluating your relationships. So let's see. What's happening with Libra? The World. The Tower. Wow. The Page of Swords. The Six of Wands. The Emperor. The Two of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. Okay, let's see. Well, definitely something is ending and something else is coming to fulfillment. So you have this, the World card is like one of the best cards in the deck. It means you're coming to the end of a cycle. And you're getting ready to go to the next level where everything is coming together. I mean, you're enjoying the work that you do. You're connecting with people that really get you, that you love being with. And it's crossed by the Tower. So you're going through a period of major change. Whatever life you were living up until now, you've been going through some changes. Like you want to restructure your entire life. You feel like with the Tower, it's a card of breaking down and rebuilding. So if that could mean that it could mean construction, like, you know, you're rebuilding your house, tearing down walls. I mean, it could be literal breaking down and rebuilding. Tearing down walls and rebuilding so that the end product looks totally different than whatever it was before. It could also mean breaking down a relationship. Where you suddenly, you reach a point where you just know what you want. And you know that you can't exist in a situation. And so the Tower will break down anything that's false. If you have a good relationship, you don't have to worry. The Tower doesn't take away or break down anything that's good. What the Tower is breaking down is things that are long overdue to be broken down. So if there's anything in your life that doesn't really speak to who you are, if anything that has where you feel oppressed and you feel like you just can't go on anymore, it could be a job, it could be some kind of relationship, a friendship, a relationship where you've been putting up with things for a long time and you just can't take anymore, the Tower will come around to wipe the slate clean. It's like a tornado. It just comes through and it just takes away whatever you don't need. So you might have been clinging to certain things and afraid to let go of them. And the Tower is going to come by to free you of that oppression, free you of that feeling of, I've got this heavy weight on me, so that you can be more true to yourself, so you can find situations that speak to you in a better way. So whatever the Tower takes away, let it go. It's preparing you for a better life. It's preparing you for a better path. So it will break down something so that you can rebuild it in a better way. And that could even be, I mean, it doesn't mean that a relationship is over. It could mean that you both wake up and you say, hey, we have to do something. And then if you can do it, you can fix it and rebuild in a better way. Or it can mean that you end a relationship and then you move on to a better one. So it can work two ways. You either fix the current relationship or you let it go because it's unfixable and you move on to the new one. Because there's like two energies playing here. Because the World is a great card. So the end result will be fulfillment and freedom. This is a card of freedom. So you're going to be freed from something that's been weighing you down, that's been holding you back. This is a card of being free to be you, being free to embrace life to the fullest and to feel fulfilled. Page of Swords in the past, that could be a gossip card or a spying card or upsetting message. You could be dealing with someone who's difficult. And maybe you find out some truths about some people that you thought were your friends or you thought that were on your side, and you find out that they've been gossiping about you or spying. Or you could be just dealing with someone who's just challenging. You can't reach this person, you can't get through to them. They just want to fight. And you finally may decide, I'm not going to deal with this person. I don't want to go there. The Six of Wands is a card of success. It's a card of victory. So if you've had some kind of challenge in your life, you're overcoming it. If there have been some jealous people around you who've been talking behind your back, you're going to rise above that, and because you're in a good place. The Six of Wands is travel. It's getting away from all this difficulty. It's also gaining recognition. So you might have gotten a promotion at work where you're now the representative of your company, or you're meeting with different people, you're representing the company. You might have dealt with some jealousy on the job or gossip on the job. Or it could also mean that they've been really, you've had to have some difficult conversations, because the page is a message card, and sometimes it means you have to watch how you're communicating, maybe, and you have to handle a delicate situation with diplomacy. And Libra, you're in the right department when it comes to that, because Libras are all about diplomacy. You know how to, work both sides to make everyone happy. So you might have been having to deal with that, how to, balance both sides, how to deal with both sides, or how to communicate in a way that doesn't arouse opposition or conflict. And in any case, you have overcome whatever was going on in the past. So it could be that maybe the company you're working for is restructuring, and as a result of that, you wind up in a good place with some kind of victory, some kind of career success, and you're gaining recognition. You might even be placed in charge, because the Emperor is the card of the executive or the boss or the. So you might be in charge of some situation where you get to use your organizational abilities. In a relationship situation, though, it could also mean connecting with someone who is very stable, very organized, someone who knows how to build things. It could be someone who's either an Aries, a Scorpio, or a Capricorn. Because I feel like this person is, he or she is a good leader, or a stable influence in your life. So either it's you moving into a position of leadership, or you're connecting with someone who could be an authority figure or a boss, or even just someone who's in that type of position. Because here's a partnership card. You have the Two of Wands here. So you might be partnering with someone on a project. And you're kind of waiting to see what's going on. I mean, the Tower sometimes brings truths to the surface or reveals things. So it could be certain secrets came out or certain information came out, and it could be shocking at times where you finally see the truth about people, and it helps you to know what to do, to take action, where to devote your energies, where to put your energies. So it's, for some of you, you might be seeing the truth about a relationship that you were not seeing before. It could be something in your environment, breaking down, rebuilding at work, restructuring, so that when the dust settles, everything is changed. Everything's in a new position. And so it could be either, your home's being renovated, your relationships are being renovated, your career path is being renovated. But the end result, you are no longer wasting energy on the wrong path or the wrong person. So in the end, you're going to wind up with the right person. So here you're contemplating a partnership, and you're wondering, okay, where is this all going? Where is this all going to lead? Where do I need to focus my energy? Now that I'm free of this situation that has been oppressing me, what's my next step? So here you have a couple of people coming up here. You have this Queen of Pentacles. That could be an earth sign. That could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you might be concerned about someone. Maybe you're worried about that person in some way, because it's in your negative thinking sector. And in your environment, you have this Knight of Swords. So there could be someone in your life who could be an air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who might do something unexpected. This is a card of someone who, quick departure, someone who just decides, I'm out of here. So someone might just suddenly exit your life when you weren't expecting it, out of the blue. Or maybe this sometimes could be someone who likes to fight. Someone that just wants to start arguments, that maybe they're looking for attention and they just want to rile you up, draw you into a drama. So you can expect some of the unexpected. It could also mean that you just want to jump into something. Some opportunity comes up and you want to just jump into it. Because there's a card about taking action without thinking of the consequences. So it could be someone in your life that's doing that, or it could be your own, maybe the people around you think that you're being reckless, or that you're making decisions without considering the long-term effect. So you might be having to communicate in a delicate way with certain people about your plans, and to let them know what you're planning, and that you're not being reckless, that you know what you want, but they might be a little bit more conservative, and they're not really, they're not as on board with what you want to do. So you may have to negotiate agreements with these people. In your wish fulfillment sector, you have this King of Pentacles. So this is someone who could be an earth sign, sun, moon, or rising. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you're looking for stability in a relationship. You're looking for money and stability, financial security. This can mean you might be thinking about purchasing a house or getting a loan so that you can fix up a house. Because this person deals with money and land. So it could be some kind of real estate transaction. It could be some kind of financial transaction, as in a loan from a bank. It could be a loan to start your own business, like you might be thinking of some business opportunity. But it's definitely money, dealing with some kind of money, an inheritance. So that's going to be a topic in March, where you're going to be thinking about, how can I change you're making drastic changes in your life. You're releasing yourself from things that no longer serve you in a dramatic way, because the Tower is like breaking down and rebuilding, where once the dust clears, you're going to feel like you have a whole new life. Like it's nothing It will be like nothing that was before. So you're going to feel like you've been reborn. That the conditions are so different, but in a good way, that you don't even recognize the new compared to the old. And then you have the Ten of Swords here. And so this is the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords, something may have come to an ending. Something, maybe a relationship or a job situation or some situation that was no longer serving you has finally ended. You finally realize, I cannot put any more energy in this direction. I have to focus somewhere else. So you might feel defeated in some situation, like, sometimes with the Ten of Swords you feel like you failed in some way, if something didn't work out. So you might have ended one relationship and then moved into a new relationship that spoke to you better. So the new relationship is more suited to who you are, but you still feel bad about the old relationship. That the way it ended, that there's a certain sense of loss or defeat connected with the Ten of Swords, where you feel like, well, I'm sorry about the way things had to end, but I just couldn't exist in this situation anymore. I had to move on. So it's kind of like a mixed bag, where it's like you're happy about the new situation, but you're feeling the residual effects of the old situation that's now on its way out. But I would focus on the positive. Focus on the world. Focus on your freedom. Focus on the rebuild, because you're moving in a better direction. You're rebuilding your life in a way that fits you better. It's a time of release. It's a time of letting go. So let things pass from your life if they no longer are working out. I'm getting this Tower a lot, so I think a lot of people are going through this clearing, this cleansing. It's a time of cleansing and release for a lot of people. I think that's the general energies of the time, especially with these eclipses. We just came through a series of eclipses. One of them was in Leo, and the other one was in Pisces. So we are clearing out. It's like ending old cycles, old karma, and then preparing for the new to begin. A new dream, a new goal, a new path. So don't be so caught up in the old, in the past. Let the past go. Let the Tower take away whatever has outlived its time, and embrace the new. Embrace this world where you're doing the work that you love, you're with people that really get you, you're feeling, it's like you're in a welcomed world. It's like a new day dawning, a new level, stepping up to the next level. You can almost say it's like ascension. You're ascending to another dimension, or a new way of living, a new way of being. And the old way is crumbling. And it's good because it needs to go. So I wouldn't worry about whatever's crumbling right now. Embrace whatever's being born. It's kind of like a birth. You go through labor pains, and then you're born in this new world. So embrace that, Libra. I'm sorry. Embrace the new. Embrace the new world. It's much more stable. It'll be much more fulfilling. And don't feel guilty about whatever's crumbling, whatever you've had to leave behind. Just walk into the new, and walk into the new with happiness and joy. And I send you many blessings for March. And I will talk to you again next month. Thank you, Libra.